The Bold and the Beautiful, show 5005, VTR 130, 2007.
So you are asking me to give up on my relationship with Phoebe?
For the sake of the family.
You mean for the sake of your relationship with Ridge?
It's causing too much tension in the house.
Your house? You know, the one that Ridge kicked me out of.
If you can't do it for him, do it for me.
Mom, do you realize what you're asking me to give up here?
You like her?
You know I do.
Is there something more?
Does it matter? I mean, if I say yes, will that really change anything? No. Because Ridge doesn't approve, because we both grew up Forresters.
Honey, look, I know you're not blood related, but you have to think about what this looks like. Ridge feels strongly about it.
So do I! I feel strongly about Phoebe.
Phoebe? Where you going?
I don't want to argue anymore tonight, then.
I don't want to argue anymore either. I know you're angry at me. I'm your father. I love you very much. If I see you getting involved in something horrible, I'm going to step in. And that's exactly what I see happening with you and Rick.
I know you think that Rick is bad for me, but there was nothing wrong about that kiss, Dad. Or the nights that we've stayed up talking, or how we connect when we're singing.
You think you're in love. Sweetie, you're not old enough to really know what that means.
You know what, maybe you're right. I had absolutely no idea until Rick came home from Paris. I'm sorry. I don't want to disappoint you.
No, I'm the one that's sorry. I'm sorry I didn't stop this before you got so involved. But it has to end now.
Like I told you, I didn't want to argue.
Phoebe, if you're going to see Rick, I wouldn't. His mom's with him right now. She's telling him the same thing I just told you. And he's gonna listen to her. You know he will.
Rick, you have to see how impossible this is.
Yeah, maybe for you and Ridge.
I'm not going to deny that your involvement with Phoebe has put a strain on our relationship. But that's not why I'm here. I want you to understand why Ridge is reacting this way.
Mom, I don't understand why you are acting this way. A few days ago, you couldn't be more thrilled that Phoebe made me happy, and now, suddenly, you don't want me spending any time with her.
Because you kissed her. This is Ridge's daughter. He's trying to talk to her, and she's not listening to him, and he's feeling helpless. I understand what that's like because I felt the same way when you and Amber got involved.
Whoa, what, you're comparing me to Amber?
Amber forced you to do things that you weren't
I
ready to
haven't
deal with.
forced Phoebe to do anything. I would never do that. Amber seduced me, Mom. That is not what is happening right now.
Okay, that is not what I meant.
Because you're not saying what you mean. You're only saying what Ridge wants you to say. Damn it, Mom! You know, after all the grief that this man has put you through, how many times has he hurt you before? After everything that has happened with Forrester Creations, where the hell does he get off dictating us like this?
Don't make this about Ridge!
It is about Ridge, Mom. Can't you see that? He is the one that has a problem with this. It's upsetting Phoebe and stressing you out.
No, I just explained that.
You excused it. Just like you've excused every other crappy thing that man has ever done to you. Because you're afraid that your relationship can't handle the tension? Mom, think about it. You are asking me to give up on a girl who I deeply care about. So you can live happily ever after with a man who's hurt you how many times? You know, maybe I should be asking you to give up on Ridge.
Brooke's on your side now?
She's looking out for you just like I am.
No, Brooke supported my friendship with Rick from the beginning.
She felt you just had a harmless crush on her son, that it wouldn't amount to anything, but Rick crossed the line when he kissed you.
Dad, I told you we kissed each other.
Sweetheart, I hate to tell you this, but it's not going to happen again.
Look, you can throw Rick out of his house, and Brooke can tell him whatever she wants to, but you can't make our feelings disappear.
Feelings change.
Is that what she's telling him right now? That I don't really care about him, and I'm just some stupid child with a crush?
No, sweetie, you're not stupid. You just got caught up in something you're not mature enough to
You're
understand.
unbelievable, Dad. You can't come between us like this. Look, I know what I felt when Rick and I kissed. And I won't walk away from that. I don't think Rick will either.
Now you're just being hurtful.
I'm sorry, but can't you see that this is hurting me?
I've waited a long time to find happiness with Ridge.
I know, but what does that have to do with me and Phoebe? Am I supposed to wait a couple of decades, see if this thing pans out?
You really think you could?
I don't know. You guys won't give me a fighting chance.
Do you know what you're up against?
I have an idea, yeah.
Not just fighting with Ridge, but it would be the rest of the family. It would be the press. Stephanie!
You've been fighting Stephanie for years. It's only made you stronger.
God, honey, I don't want to see you and Phoebe and Ridge go through that same cycle.
Oh, I can handle Ridge. Don't worry about that.
And what about Phoebe? What about what you want for her? I mean, do you really want to put her at odds with Ridge? Do you want to put her at odds with her grandmother? You know how close she is with her family, how much she loves them.
I know, and they should want her to be happy.
And you should too.
I do.
Then you know what you have to do. You have to end it with Phoebe before you get too involved. Rick, please. You are my son, and I love you very much. But there's hope in RJ that I need to think about. They finally have their family back together, and they have a stable environment, a very peaceful home. And I can't let anyone or anything disrupt that. Now, you may not like Ridge, and you may not approve of our relationship. But those children need their father. I need him. Please. Please, I am asking you to do this for me. You have to end it with Phoebe.
It's her. Hello.
It's me. Are you with your mom?
Yeah.
Is she trying to get you to stop seeing me? Rick?
She's upset, Phoebe. Your father is stressing her out, and she's afraid of what this tension is going to do to Hope and RJ.
Hope and RJ?
Phoebe, please, just listen
No,
to
you
me.
can't let them do this to us.
I never meant to hurt you. Please understand that. Phoebe, you are amazing and incredible. But we can't do this anymore. This situation, it's too complicated. I wish it wasn't, but it is, and I just wish that...
Rick,
She hung up on me.
I'm sorry.
Well, you got what you wanted. You can go now.
Honey,
Mom, please. Please. I just want to be alone.
You're back?
Where's Phoebe?
She went up to her room.
She called Rick.
He broke it off, I know.
Is she all right? She's not talking to you.
No.
Rick's not talking to me either.
They'll get over it, you know that.
He didn't want to hurt her.
Well, it won't hurt for too long. In the long run, it'll be best for both of them.
I know.
They'll be okay, Logan. And so will we.
He did it for me.
He did it because he knew getting involved with Phoebe was a mistake. For both of them.
He let go of her so we could have peace in this house.
And now we do. We did what had to be done. Someday, they're going to thank us for it.
Rick, open the door. I want an explanation.
Phoebe,
A real explanation, not an excuse or an apology. I want to know what happened.
I told you on the phone.
That I'm complicated? You can't be with me anymore because I'm too complicated?
Yes.
No, that's a cop-out.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
Well, say something else. Say something that makes sense. I thought you cared about me.
I do.
Well, then how could you do this?
Your dad would never let up on you. He doesn't want me anywhere near
Well,
you,
I
Phoebe.
stood up for us tonight. I told him I thought I was falling in love with you. If you can just turn off your feelings like that, then you're not the man I thought you were.
It's not like that, you know.
Really? Because I thought your mom just told you to ditch me, and you did.
My mom could lose your father over this.
Well, that's ridiculous.
It's not like he gave her an ultimatum. Fine, but he definitely put the thought in her head.
What, like it was some sort of trick to get her to talk to you?
Maybe. Phoebe, maybe they just can't deal with this.
They don't have to. It's not about them, Rick. It's about us. And that kiss, it wasn't wrong or bad at all. It was amazing, and I will never forget it. I don't think you will either. I can't believe you're doing this.
Phoebe, she is my mother.
You don't even want them to get married.
She loves him.
Well, so we're not allowed to see each other? You can't even look at me.
Phoebe, making a life with Ridge means everything to her.
Yeah, well, what about us? Does that mean anything to you?
Knocked on Phoebe's door, but she's not going to answer it.
Want me to check on her?
No, let's let her cool down for a while. They'll be okay.
I know.
You did the right thing, Logan. So did Rick.
He wasn't out to get her. He really did care for her.
Look, about what I said earlier,
You called my son a loser.
I was very worried about my daughter.
I know you two have issues. I can deal with that, but I can't
I'm
deal...
sorry. I'm sorry. Rick made the right choice, and I respect that.
I think you should tell him that.
I will.
I don't blame him for being drawn to Phoebe. She's really amazing.
And far too young and inexperienced for someone like Rick.
People used to say that about us, and look where we are now.
Well, you stole my innocence. You know that, don't you? Yeah, you did. Still waiting for you to make an honest man out of me.
I almost lost my chance to be able to do that. If Rick and Phoebe didn't call it quits. Is our relationship really that fragile? I thought that nothing could ever come between us. And our children almost did.
Well, that's all behind us now. Rick promised to keep his distance, thanks to you.
He really made a sacrifice for us. I think you should be grateful.
Oh, I am. Very grateful. Just glad things didn't go any further than they did. I think the damage would have been devastating for all of us.
How can you pretend like nothing happened?
Phoebe, I know that we kissed.
It's not just about the kiss. I said that I love you. And I've never felt that way about a guy before. And yes, I'm sure that I'm getting ahead of myself, but something is going on. You feel it too. I know you do. Please tell me that I'm right. Say something.
I'm sorry. Phoebe!